Hey guys, Lego Master 1378 here. Today I am going to be showing you my Brickfête 2017 haul. It's that time of year again. I'm here at Brickfête 2017 having an awesome time with my friend Waj from the Modularity channel. Say hi, Waj.
Yo, how's it going, people of the internet?
So we are here, we've been having a blast at Brickfête, been hanging out with a lot of awesome people, seeing a lot of awesome mocks, and buying a lot of awesome Lego. So to start off with, I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview of what I've gotten. I got a lot of parts at Brickfête 2017. Over here, all of these bags are filled with BIONICLE parts. This is all silver BIONICLE parts, so a lot of weapons and armor in here that'll be pretty useful for me. A lot of system parts and various small little elements that I thought either just looked cool or I think I can use for Star Wars mocks. Same thing with this bag. Now all of these parts pretty much were picked out by me. I either traded or bought them, or in some case was gifted them by very kind friends. And unlike previous years, I didn't get one giant box of, like, say, BIONICLE mocks off of an AFOL who didn't want them anymore. This is all really parts that I have selected myself and that I think I will, for the most part, be able to use a lot more in mocks pretty immediately. So keep an eye out for that in the future. Over here, I got some CCBS parts. A lot of this is from the older Chima construction sets, so there's a lot of interesting colors in here. More BIONICLE parts. This is BIONICLE hand pieces. And here's some Brickfête swag. You got the 2017 brick, so I'll add that to my ever-expanding brick badge. I've got a little chocolate minifigure, which is edible, and some Brickfête pins. So some of my old Brickfête pins got sun damaged, so I decided to just get some new ones in order to try to replace the old ones, because I really just like collecting pins. And over here I've got a bunch of minifigures. Almost all of these are Star Wars, so a lot of clones, a lot of Rebels, some Imperials, and most of these are in bits and pieces, kind of pieced together from really large minifigure bags at a yard sale. And I hopefully will be able to use a lot of these parts, at least, to create some custom figures in order to supplement my existing collection. So that's really cool. And finally, for the main parts part of the haul, I got close to a dozen BIONICLE Prydac heads. These were kind of molded after a shark-like face. They were from 2007's Baraki Wave, and they're pretty cool parts. They've got the dual molding with the red and the white. But I've got close to a dozen of them, and Waj has challenged me to try to use them in a mock for Brickfête 2018. So they're kind of odd parts. They've got a few connection points, but they're just really big and bulky. So I'll see if I can rise to that challenge and come up with something using all of these parts.
You've got to use it. It needs to happen next year. All right.
Yeah.
To come with a mock, just using those heads in particular.
Challenge accepted. Moving on, there's a couple of other things in this haul that are not directly brick related, but I think are still cool nonetheless. One of the AFOLs was getting rid of a ton of old instructions, and so I bought a lot of them off of him. As you can see, most of these are BIONICLE, but I've got a couple of other system things. Knights Kingdom, Alpha Team, Agents, Vikings, and lots more BIONICLE. And a lot of these instructions I think are just going to be useful for me to rebuild some old BIONICLE sets that I have the parts to, but that I don't actually have the instructions for, since I bought a lot of big bulk lots in the past. And a lot of these system instructions are just things that I really like design-wise. I like a lot of the art that Lego comes out with for this sort of thing, and some of these sets I just have a lot of nostalgia for. So I wanted to get the instructions again and maybe see if I can try to build them. And finally, for the last part of the haul, I also got this big Knights Kingdom 2 poster. This is a poster based off of the final wave of Knights Kingdom 2 when they brought in a lot of the interesting, more metallic colored parts. And so this is actually a very big poster. As you can see, Waj is holding it right now.
Dude, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Look at this.
Yeah, it's actually very nice. It's laminated, and I won this in an auction, so this will be going up on the wall of my Lego room. And speaking of things going up on the wall of my Lego room, I also got all of these boxes. None of these are complete sets. This is just an AFOL that was giving away a bunch of old boxes that would have been recycled otherwise. And so I picked out some of the box designs that I really liked. You've got some Star Wars Technic here, older vintage 2001, mostly Phantom Menace, maybe some 2002 stuff in here too. Or actually no, this would have been 1999, I believe. So yeah, really old Star Wars stuff. Some Viking sets, just because I really loved the art on that, and some space art. So from the space shuttle and the original lunar lander set that I remember seeing that in catalogs as a kid and thinking it was really cool. So there's a lot of really cool box art here that I'll be hanging up on the wall of my room. And that just about does it for this haul, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check out Waj's video on the Modularity channel in case you want to look at what he got, along with some more Brickfête content that we've recorded this weekend. So be on the lookout for that in the future. Be on the lookout for more mocks that I do. As always, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing a little bit more, I'm much more active nowadays on the TTV message boards. So go check out board.ttvpodcast.com if you want to join an awesome community of LEGO lovers who talk about BIONICLE and Star Wars and pretty much any LEGO theme imaginable nowadays. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me throughout my periods of inactivity over the past couple of years. And I'm going to try to bring you guys some more mocks and more video content in the future. Bye for now.